Welcome back to the Pawd. Today we have a Fresno State volleyball episode. We have Gabby and Olivia Lombardi. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Sophia is going to do some quick fire questions first.
All right, get to know you a little bit more. So between you two, who is the most energetic one? Who's the calm one?
That's kind of a tough question.
Yeah.
I feel like you're more calm, but also more energetic.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that.
I feel like Gabby is definitely, like, on the court, I'm more energetic and Gabby's more calm.
Okay.
And then off the court, I would say we're kind of like both the same, but our personalities and our humor is very different. Like, we're energetic in different ways, if that makes sense.
Okay, what are the sense of humors?
Hers is a little bit more, like, dark. I think mine is just a bit more, like, older, I guess.
Okay.
Like, she's more in with the terms where I'm less, like, I'm just funny naturally. And
I'm just funny
she
naturally.
gets it from Instagram and TikTok.
Oh, that's funny.
Who's the more competitive one?
Oh, that's Gabby. That's easily Gabby. Gabby, if she loses in a board game, anything, like, it ruins her whole day. Like, we play volleyball and stuff at our cabin in Wisconsin, and she was playing with my mom and my dad, and literally got mad because they weren't trying. And they were like, Gabby, we're old. Like, we can't move. And Gabby's like, you're not even trying.
Yeah, I was getting mad at them because the ball kept falling in front of them. And I was like, just move your feet. And they're like, oh, we can't. We're too old for this. And I'm like, so.
Who's earlier to everything?
Me.
Yeah, I'm very much last one out the door. But this morning, it was Gabby. I was waiting on Gabby.
Okay.
Oh.
Which is a rare occurrence.
So you guys live together too?
We do.
Okay. Describe each other's personality in one word.
That's hard.
Yeah, that is hard.
I'm going to give myself bubbly, but I know that's not the question, but you could
Girl,
just say bubbly.
Gosh.
Personality?
Strong-willed.
Okay.
Well, that's a good one.
Shoot, I don't know if I could top that up. Vocabulary is not very big, but I would just say driven. For sure, driven.
Those are good ones.
So take us through your childhood playing together and your earliest memories playing together.
Well, we didn't really start playing together until probably high school because when we were growing up, we played for different club teams, different ages. But we always, like our whole family, we always played every sport there was. Like we played wiffle ball in the backyard and like all that kinds of stuff. But I think in the beginning when we first started playing together, we could be a little bit argumentative from time to time. But I think I feel like my junior year of high school and her senior year was when we finally had clicked and we realized that we make a better team than we do separate people. So
yeah, and I feel with Gabby, she is so good, and I think like doesn't always believe it. And so with me, I get frustrated because I'm like, why are you upset with yourself? Like you are so good. And then that was like kind of where we butt heads. But my favorite memory of Gabby was when she was like, I don't know, she probably would have been like 5 or 6 years old. And we lived in Cedar Rapids and she was learning how to serve over the net. And she finally like sat there all day, like finally got it over the net. And it was like the cutest thing ever. That's like that's like my first memory of Gabby is finally getting her serve over the net and her being so excited about it.
So did you want to play because Gabby played, or Gabby want to play because you played, or who started playing first and who wanted to keep playing?
Well, our mom played in college, and she was a coach. So we grew up around it. Like I was sleeping in the ball carts, using the balls as blankets, and like we were serving targets for her teammates. So we were just around it our whole life, and we loved it so much, and so we all just played. But yeah, we definitely continued to play for each other.
So you girls have been together since the beginning of your volleyball careers. Was there ever a moment that one of you pushed the other one to keep going?
I think we both just like love it so much. Like it's always just been a passion. And I think like the cool thing about us is like, yes, we're siblings. Yes, we've spent all this time together, but like we're also two both like individual people. And I think our passions for this game and our love for this game are both different, and they show up in different ways as well. And so like I don't feel like I've ever had to like remind Gabby that she loves this game, and I don't think she's ever had to do that with me, just because we do love it so much. Like it's like our lifeline. It's something that I know we will do for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, our passion for this game is definitely special. It's something that you don't see in a lot of people. I feel like we've played this game literally since we could stand, and we've never wanted to stop. And so I think, yeah, the love we have for this game is very special, and we've never had to remind each other of that love, but I do think there were, like, times where we've had to be there for each other. I mean, like at your previous school, you just had some times where, like, you just didn't want to whatever, and, yeah.
Yeah, actually, now you just reminded me of that. I would say, like, I mean, obviously I transferred in, and coming from the school I was at, like, love the people, have a lot of respect for all the coaches, but it just wasn't my place. And there were definitely times where I was like, I don't know, like, I love this game, but I just felt like I was like, I feel so, like, diminished as an athlete. I was like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. And then that was when Gabby was like, well, just like come hang out with me for a little bit. And then it kind of just like opened my eyes. I was just like, you know what, I'm not ready to be done, and I do still love this game so much. And I mean, thank gosh I'm here, because like Lisa, everyone here has just grown this love even more than I knew I had in me. And so I mean, Gabby did have a lot of help in that, like, hey, there's a place for you somewhere else, like just keep looking.
I think too, like, when I realized that, you know, where she was at wasn't the place for her, was when I started to see her confidence go down, because she's someone I look up to in that way. Like, she's always been a very confident person and her own person, and she doesn't let other people affect, like, she doesn't listen to other outside noise or anything. And so I think when I started to realize that was like withering away, I kind of wanted her to come somewhere else that was supporting her in that way instead of diminishing that.
What made, besides your sister being here, what made Fresno State the right choice for you?
Yeah, I think, I mean, I know, like, Lisa, this coaching staff, they're so supportive. They have so much knowledge for the game, and, like, beyond that, too, they have so much passion. So, like, it's something that, like, you walk into this gym, you walk into this culture, and, like, you know, like, these people love this, they love me. There's just so much love in this gym and this culture that I just, like, I knew as soon as I got here, I was like, this is the place that I wish I would have spent all 4 years at, but I will be forever grateful for the years that I did spend here. So, yeah.
And then what was your reaction when she decided to transfer here?
Yeah, I was really excited. I mean, she brings a lot to a team, not only, like, tangible but intangible. Like, she's a very calm presence on the court. You know that you can rely on her. She's never, like, out of whack, in a sense. Like, she never loses her cool. So that's definitely, like, something that I like to have on a court, especially out of a libero. I mean, you don't want your first contact to not feel prepared or to, you know, be spinning, because then you lose the whole game. If you don't have your first contact, you have nothing. So I think I was very excited just to have that, and yeah, and obviously all of her tangible skills, obviously I was excited for too.
You touched on it a bit, but you two have a very athletic family. So run through them a little bit, what sport they played and where they played at.
So Rocky, our oldest sibling, he played for Michigan State, and then he graduated. And that was at the time when everyone was getting like 25 years of eligibility. So he graduated from Michigan State and then transferred to NIU, and he had 3 more years there. So he played college ball for 7 years. And then he went and played pro for the Michigan Panthers. And then our brother Bo played for West Point, Army West Point. He was a center. And Peyton, our sister Peyton, played for 1 year at Tennessee Tech. She played volleyball. She was a libero as well. She ended up coming home. She didn't feel like it was the right place for her. But yeah, and then obviously us too.
And then mom and dad?
Yes, mom played college volleyball at Mankato State. I think it's called Minnesota State now. She actually, not to brag on my mom, but she's in the record book for kills per set, and then I think aces or something like that. So she's pretty cool. And then our dad played at Arizona State. He played football, and then he went and played in like the Canadian League.
Okay. Yeah.
So your family has a lot of D1 athletes just within the house.
Yeah.
What was the standard like at home growing up in such a competitive family?
I think it just like always was like competitive. I think like everything we played, everything we did was always a competition, but I think also having our parents being athletes, like it helped us to grow like responsibility and just like I feel like our house was it was a tight-knit ship. Like it was run really well. Like we were always responsible for what we did, and just like things, just from like a very young age, we learned high responsibility.
Yeah. Something that was definitely a blessing was our mom like never forced us into sports, or we were never like expected to play volleyball just because she did, and there was never any like expectations placed on us that were like out of reach. Obviously there were expectations, but so I think that also helped us to create our own love for the game. Like we weren't forced into anything, we got to choose for ourselves, and so I think that's another reason why we got to keep that love. I think some people can experience burnout because of things like that. So,
but we also like, I think it was always fun to try and like do what the other sibling was doing. Like our first sport was all wrestling, and
really,
yeah, and I think that definitely came from like watching our brothers do it and being like, oh, we can totally do that, and we can probably do it better. Like,
yeah.
So we all did wrestling, and I think I did it for like two or 3 years. Gabby did it for a day and split her chin open, or your eyebrow.
Yeah, my above my eyebrow, there's still a scar.
Really?
She was waiting for her practice time, playing football in the weight room, and went to go like get a ball underneath like a barbell. Stood up, boom, blood everywhere. She got stitches on our kitchen counter.
Yeah. But I kept playing until a mom came up to me and she was like, honey, you're bleeding all over.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
What's the best part about playing college volleyball with your sister?
For me, I would definitely say just like knowing that no matter what, there's always someone on the court that's going to love me unconditionally. Like no matter what I do, I can always look at Gabby and be like, I can tell her straight up. Like, I mean, I don't like to always present to other people like if I'm struggling or not. Like she said, I'm a very strong-willed person, very confident. I know my abilities, and I don't like to let that like wither. But if I ever do feel it like a little bit, I know that I can look at Gabby and I can like be straight up, and she won't worry about me. She'll just be there for me. So
yeah, I think being truly known, truly loved, and truly seen by someone on the court, like you just can be fully yourself and know that like you have at least one person that will never judge you or never stop loving you for who you are. And I think especially being known when it comes to volleyball, it's just a very mental sport. There's every point ends in a mistake. So I think there can just be times when you need something very specific out of your teammate, and it's good to have someone that knows exactly what you need.
So how do you separate being sisters at home but also teammates in the gym, keeping that line between the relationships?
that one definitely can get hard because there's definitely time. Like at home, we for sure will butt heads, argue. Like sometimes she's like, pick up pick up your crap, and I'm like, "Rah." But like on the court, we for sure can't like bicker like that because we are teammates, and it's more than just us on the court. Like we have to be present for everyone. So I think like my biggest thing is just like making sure that when we're on the court, she is my teammate. Like she does have that like extra teammate bonus. Like she is my sister, but on the court, I definitely treat her the same way I treat all of my teammates. Like I tell this to my teammates all the time, but like we are a sisterhood, we are a family, and like I will 100% treat them just the same as Gabby. She does get a little extra credit. Came from the same place, but like yeah. So for sure, I would say that I treat her like my other teammates.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. I feel like we're not a very lovey-dovey. We don't have a very lovey-dovey relationship. We don't, like compliment each other like that or anything. But like when we're on the court, we become friends rather than sisters. Like I feel like we truly support each other. Like we're definitely cheering each other on. We're constantly like yelling like great job, like what a dig, like all that stuff. So it's just kind of funny that like on the court we're almost closer than off the court.
Yeah, that is a funny point. Like we're for sure not lovey-dovey. I think it might come from like a competitive family. Like we're always like just competing, but like yeah, I don't think I've ever heard Gabby tell me like, "Oh, you look pretty today." but like on the court for sure, she's always like, "Oh, great day, good pass," like all this stuff. So yeah, we for sure compliment each other way more on the court.
You saying that you're like friends on the court remind me of that Liv and Maddie frame where it's sisters by choice, friends by choice. That's all that came to mind. But you talked about the sisterhood on the team. Describe the team culture.
I think like obviously I have a different perspective because I've been on different teams with different cultures, but for sure this year's culture is amazing. Like all of the girls, it very much is and feels like a sisterhood. Like we've only been together, some of the girls, we just got 4 new freshmen and a transfer. And so we've only been together with them for probably about 4 weeks. But I mean, already we're just clicking like best friends. I love Fortnite and I get to play Fortnite with Jess, one of my teammates. We play like every night, all night. So yeah, I would say this year's culture is amazing.
Yeah, I feel like already starting off this spring has been just amazing. Like I feel the joy in the gym. Like I just feel like everyone wants to be there and everyone's excited to be there and everyone's working towards a common goal. Yeah, we kind of just talk about like the journey to the ring starts now, and like we keep every time that we want to maybe take a rep off or like give 80% of our effort. Like we just think about like the end goal and where we want to be.
So what does the off season look like as well?
The off season is a lot. I don't want to say harder because like we love it, and so it's not necessarily hard, but it's a lot heavier workload. Like with off season, we are lifting every day, along with volleyball every day. Right now, we're doing like small groups, so we'll go in for like an hour. Each group will get an hour, and we'll do that. And then on Thursdays, we'll do like full team, but it's a lot of like jumping, just preparing ourselves for fall. So a lot of like strength building and endurance. We're doing a lot of running, which is fun. Volleyball players love to run.
Yeah, right now we're in 8 hours. So we have 8 hours of training a week. So on Monday and Tuesday, we have 1 hour where we'll do Monday is positions and Tuesday is small group. And then Wednesday we take like a recovery and we do like education as well. So our dietitian Josh just came in today to talk to us about, fueling our body and stuff. So that's really nice. And then Thursday will be full team practice. That's for 2 hours. And then Friday we'll do like open gym, and we also lift and do like a circuit on that day too. So yeah.
How do you bond in the off season with the new teammates?
This year we actually